Okay, let's get into our first topic, Matt.
Into our first topic.
For us film buffs and TV series buffs, I guess it's all called considered film buffs. I don't know which one it's called.
Yeah.
But the biggest event of the year happened, Matt.
It did.
It's
it
big.
did indeed happen, yeah.
The Oscars. Yeah,
Massive.
the Oscars. A couple surprises
Okay.
that I thought at least. Okay, so I do this every year with the Oscars. I don't know what the best pictures are. Call me a fake film buff, but I don't know which, like, I watch like 80% of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the two that I don't watch end up cleaning house.
That's the normal.
Like, they
That's
end
the
up
normal,
cleaning
yeah.
house. I didn't watch everything everywhere all at once.
I also haven't seen it. I know what it's kind of based upon, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
as well,
that's one I didn't watch, and
Yeah.
all up, what's it called? All Up on the Western Front.
Where is it here? Sorry. All Quiet on the Western
All
Front,
Quiet on the Western Front.
which I believe I actually looked at. When did it come out last year? Right.
Yeah,
Where I looked at it last year and I went, oh, this would be like a fantastic
Sick movie to watch.
Right. And I just never ended up never, because I like watching TV shows over movies. That's just me.
yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I saw it and I'm like, oh, this looks great, and it actually won best cinematography.
Yes,
Which makes complete sense. So
dope.
that's
A lot of good things.
Yep.
Like those, like, so I thought had a lot of awards. No, they had a couple. Like All Quiet had a couple. Thing cleaned house.
yeah,
Everything
it's,
everywhere cleaned house.
Yeah,
Like,
just
it
looking
was
at
crazy.
this list here, I have a list pulled up of the winners and stuff here, and everything everywhere all at once. Like
Yeah, clean fucking
Yeah,
house.
it was
Yeah, I saw
wild.
the one best thing.
a couple other ones sprinkled
Best
in,
female actress.
sprinkled
best
in
picture.
as well. You want to just dive right into it here? I
Yeah,
guess, or-
so Brendan Fraser is on top of the world again. I don't remember if he won for a thing, but he's definitely on top of the world. The Whale was
Yeah.
super interesting.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Yep,
it
fair
was
enough.
very, very interesting, and I thought, like, obviously well deserved. It was a great performance, but I can't say that I do, because I didn't watch all of them. If you don't watch all of them, it's like, how could you even talk on it? You know what I mean? It's like, how can I even like say whatever about each of, like, who won, who deserves best picture? I haven't even seen the.
Yeah, like it's
thing.
not. I mean, we're not going to sit here and get debated, or we're not going to debate over this kind of stuff anyway. On things that like
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
won, not should have won,
No,
this
no,
and that,
no.
whatever. We have our own little opinions here and
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but like we're here for the
Yeah.
for the.
Well, I'm glad Avatar won thing. You know, I'm a big fucking Avatar.
Yeah, you
Avatar
did enjoy that best visual effects for
visual effects.
Avatar.
That's a good one.
That makes sense.
I also, one thing I wanted to talk about was hosting. Jimmy Kimmel.
He went all out on the last year's event.
What do you mean?
This I brought it up here when looking at this. Jimmy Kimmel went all out on the Will Smith thing.
He went all out on it. So there was a
he
couple.
just like he kind of just kept throwing shots at it.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Just-
So honestly, I expected Kimmel to have more, like, I expected more like ruthless jokes to come out of him, to be
Really?
completely
Okay.
honest. Yeah, I didn't think there was enough, but he mentioned something about violence, like, if there's any act of violence, you get automatically awarded the best actor. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what he won. And then
Yeah,
and you can proceed with your 9-minute long or 19-minute long speech, which is what happened, right? So there's a couple jokes in there. I honestly think he did an okay job of not making the whole Oscars about it, which was good.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 or 4 jokes max at in the first monologue.
Fair enough.
Was good though. I gotta say, I hate Jimmy Kimmel. He's my least favorite talk show host. He's
Why?
my
What's wrong with
least
Jimmy
favorite
Kimmel?
personality
Why?
because I don't like him. I feel like off camera and like and he just comes off as a dick. He's not like super likable. Like, you know what I mean? Like out of James Corden, Jimmy Fallon, and him, he's the least likable.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the
In
least by
comparison
far.
to all, yeah, that's fair.
Like by far, it's not even
Yeah.
close, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's fair.
he's not energetic. He's not outgoing. He's kind of a dick. He's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like he's kind of he challenges his guests rather than just like,
Yeah.
which is good, but like it's sometimes you're just coming off as a dick. It's like you're here for a talk show. You're here to have a good time, shoot the shit. It's not, you're not here to start debating people.
You're
right?
a big talk show guy, yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, I mostly late night, obviously. Well, it's late night with Jimmy Fallon. Late night with Thing, but the Tonight Show, and I've been watching since I was a kid. So like,
does Conan still do it?
Conan, no. Conan never did.
On, right?
No, he didn't do the Tonight Show ever.
No, he was on. He had his own like.
Yeah, he had the Conan. Yeah,
is that still a thing?
No, I'm pretty sure it's not. No. But there was always like David. When I grew up, it was like David Letterman, Jay Leno, and then it went over to Seth Meyers and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Those were like super. Those were like the good old days when I was like you were a kid and I would go watch them at like 11 and then just fall asleep. Right. It was the best time. I don't know. We weren't alive for the Johnny Carson days. Those are well behind us. But Johnny Carson was probably a hoot to watch. That's how they would say it too.
Never was a big fan of the late night talk show. I mean, not that I disliked it. I just never seeked it out or like looked for it. So I just never experienced it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting. So they had him host. They had Ricky Gervais host as well, which I really liked. With this a while ago, and Ricky Gervais, like comedians, obviously they pick like people that are funny, people that are like big TV personalities, obviously, right? So having like that as the guy who's like leading it off is kind of counterintuitive with what they're trying to. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love when they have shit like that. But I feel like the Academy behind the scenes is like very like snobby, and there's like so many politics behind the scenes that you don't know, bro. I'm telling you, even with the fucking Grammys and like all the award shows, I feel like there's. If you can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. But I feel like there's always a fucking hidden agenda. Not to say like they choose winners based on like race and like whatever, not that type of stuff. But there's always like underlying shit. Like they choose stuff because like money. Business, like money, and
it's all. That's
you know what I mean.
Right? Like,
rather than fucking who actually deserves it.
Yeah.
Not to say that everyone didn't deserve it, but you know what I mean. Right? Yeah. No, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
We talked about this on another episode of the podcast. We talked about this during the what's it called? With Drake, with Thing, remember? Yeah. How they're boycotting. Yeah, they're boycotting because they feel like it's just rigged.
Yeah.
Right. Again, it's just money involved. It's certain streams. I know, for example, things like TikTok influence it a lot now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like it technically counts as streams, which I don't understand how.
Yeah, we talked about on the thing. Yeah. Did you watch maybe clips of Lady Gaga's performance?
I didn't see it.
Okay, so she performed without any makeup. Apparently, it was like last minute. She wasn't supposed to perform.
I saw a picture.
Oh my god!
I saw a picture.
Oh my gosh! Listen, to Lady Gaga, right? I support the not wearing the makeup for the performance, but like chapstick would have made such a difference. Are you looking at the picture? I'm waiting for a picture to load here. Yeah, chapstick would have made such a difference. And she listen, without makeup, it's cool. I support it. You know, right? Like it's au naturel. I get it. But bro, it looks like she was chewing on sandpaper. She needs chapstick, bro, or a bottle of water or something. It looked ridiculous.
Somebody bring her a Gatorade.
Oh my god, she like SpongeBob out of water, bro.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
Water.
Hers. What, Patrick? Water. But fucking, she was good. Rihanna had to go in too. Bro, Rihanna's so pregnant. Rihanna is so pregnant.
Holy fuck, it's so funny.
Rihanna had a performance too, and she was like,
there's so many memes from the Super Bowl.
Oh my god, there's tons.
Dude, like, I don't know, have you ever played Smash Brothers?
No. Have I played Smash Brothers?
Yeah. Okay, so like from the side angle, there's so many like
Smash Brothers memes because they're on the platform.
So yeah, because they're on the platform. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, she was. I'm gonna voice my opinion a little. I'm gonna get a little heat, but I want the heat. Bring the fucking heat. I want it. Rihanna, I don't know. Maybe I haven't. I've just been not aware. I've been too young to realize it or whatever. But how has Rihanna released no music in like years? I don't even know how many years. 6 years. I don't know if I talked about this.
Yeah, she doesn't.
6 years.
I don't think.
I don't give a fuck if you have to, bro. I don't care if you have to. There's people that like she gets to perform at the Super Bowl and the Oscars, and she hasn't released a song besides the Black Panther one. She hasn't released like music, an album in like 7 years. Like how many years is it?
I'm gonna Google it here.
It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous number. I know it's over 6 years for sure. It's like you haven't released in so long.
Yeah.
How do you get to deserve to perform on both those huge stages when there's people trying to promote new music? That's good. New music doesn't make much sense, but even like people that are still making music that are like thriving, that have classics like Drake, whoever else. Like, I'm not saying there's just tons of names. There's a ridiculous number of names.
So the last thing to come out was, Auntie.
Yeah. Auntie.
2016.
Yeah. Then, what is that? 7 years, bro.
Yeah. And then whatever the one that she released for
the Black Panther, which is the single, which is Lift Me
Up. But
I
don't think she has to, because like, you know, it's her, right? She has so many iconic songs.
I know, but fuck, man.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's like let people, you know, like have the spotlight a little bit in terms of that. But
exactly.
Then again, though, I'd actually prefer her than over most of today's music. Personally, that's me. That's just a me.
Yeah, that's okay. I agree. That's
like, I don't care for. This is gonna sound awful. I like Post Malone and the way and the way he sings and all that kind of stuff. I hate everybody sounding like Post Malone. I just don't like it.
What do you mean? Who sounds like Post Malone?
No, like that way of singing. Like that's what I mean. Like,
stuff like
there's a lot of like newer artists.
Okay.
Or there's a lot of like random artists that just try to kind of sound like him a little bit when they're singing. It's like kind of like you're almost rapping, but it's like singing type
I get you.
I don't like it.
I get you.
Don't like it. I hear it. I'm like, don't care.
The one person that I would say is like my number one candidate right now that puts on like a ridiculous performance that would rock the socks off of any stage, any venue, anything is Harry Styles. He's Bad Bunny, Harry Styles, obviously Drake. Like,
he makes some good music. Bro, he makes some good music. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you he doesn't make good music. He makes good music. It's catchy. You hear the song, you're like, I know what that is, and you're like, we're jamming now.
There's
that's
all
it.
of them.
You know, I don't know. It's just whatever.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
At the end of the day, though, music is subjective, right? I'm not gonna like what you like. You're not gonna like what I like. And then we're gonna get roasted in the comments because I said Post. I think because people are gonna be like, "Oh, this guy said Post Malone sucks."
You're gonna get Post Malone's fan club.
They're just gonna rip me apart, and I'd be like, "I said I like Post Malone, but okay."
No, Post Malone's one of my favorite artists. Bro. Yeah. I love that guy. But yeah, there was a couple surprises I really enjoyed. Sort of like the last 5 or 4 big awards. I thought well deserved.
We'll run through a couple of them here if you like.
Yeah. I know best actor was Brendan Fraser.
Best picture, best actress, best director, best
supporting actor was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, it was best original screenplay was Everything Everywhere All at Once. What else here? Sorry. Best supporting actor, like you said. Yeah. Best supporting actress as well. Yeah. Best film editing.
What is that? It's like 7, bro. 8.
8. Hang on. So 8. They won 8 things.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's the next level.
And then to, I guess, rip off a couple different ones here, or just kind of throw them out there, right?
Right.
What? Anyway, best costume design, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deserved. Yeah. Well deserved.
I think so. Visual effects we said before. Avatar. Cinematography was All Quiet on the Western Front.
I gotta watch it. I have to watch it.
Best sound, Top Gun Maverick. Not a movie I've seen.
Bro,
I know.
Such a good movie.
I know.
Such a good movie.
Like I said, I just didn't go see it in theater. I just never got to see it in theater. I like going to the theater. It's at home. At home, I like watching TV shows.
Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna give you a pre-watch review right now. Okay, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Was one of the greater movies I've seen in the last, let's say, year and a half.
Interesting.
One of the greater movies.
Interesting.
Absolutely fantastic. And something about it being a sequel, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if it's a sequel, like guaranteed sequel.
Pretty sure it just continues.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost like 100% sure, but it's not like a designated. Okay, anyways, that film was like, if I were to watch it in Ultra AVX, my mind would have been blown.
Interesting.
I watched it at home and my mind was blown. And what did it win? Sound editing?
Best sound.
Yeah. Fuck, definitely best sound.
Yeah.
Right? It was crazy.
No, I know.
Great movie. Tom Cruise is just unreal.
It's in my watch list.
Oh, yeah.
It is sitting there. It
has to be.
It is sitting there. I just haven't seen it yet. That's all it is. Maybe we'll watch it on the plane.
Oh, yeah. You're going to Asia soon.
Yep.
That's good. That's awesome.
So.
Yeah, so after that, okay, but going back to a little bit to the Will Smith stuff, it's been a year, right? Like, it seems like it was yesterday. Yeah,
I forgot about it. I didn't care, but I remember talking about it. Like, it didn't. Like, now that we're sitting here talking about it again, it feels like we just did that like a month ago.
Yeah. It feels like we just talked about it, but it happened a year ago. That's wild.
A little weird, yeah, no.
That's fine. Time flies. Yo, what do we practice? What do we practice?
It's just script scrolling.
It's just a teleprompters on there. But I want to talk about thing, obviously, Chris Rock's new comedy special, Outrage.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yo, Chris Rock still got it.
Yeah.
He still got it.
Yeah.
The special was actually really good. A lot of mixed reviews about it, but I thought it was pretty funny.
I haven't seen it yet. It's something I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the stand-up. It's fantastic.
Yeah, like, you know what? He's an old head, but like, still one of the legends in the comedy game, and he still got it, bro. Like, it's good. His delivery's still good and shit like that, and the jokes are solid. And he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Or not? Yeah, I guess you call him marketing genius. He's a businessman, marketing genius. He put the Will Smith jokes at the end of the special.
Hilarious.
Genius.
Yeah, well, you got to sit through it.
You're expecting it. You're expecting it at the beginning.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
You're like, where the fuck is it? All of a sudden, it slaps you in the face.
Wow, he got me with that one, Chief. He got me with that. That one went over my head for a second, and I was like, yeah, slaps you in the face, and I just had to stop.
You want to know what didn't go over someone's head?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, 2 for 2. All right, 2 for 2. No, fuck, it was good, man. He talks about it at the end. It's all over the place. Calls him a bitch.
That's hilarious.
Says that everyone, literally anywhere, is calling him a bitch. Makes jokes about his wife, like even further, calling her some vulgar names and some other stuff.
Is he making fun of her alopecia still, though?
I think he mentions it. I can't remember if he makes fun of her about it, but he mentions it again, and I don't know what he said. I forgot what he says about it.
It's okay. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, it's good though. You have to watch it. I don't really spoil it either.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. But like, fuck, man, it's like when you're watching it, it's like, okay, how much has this guy profited from this?
Oh, it's the entire like
exponential.
The entire year has just been like, oh, you remember when this happened? And then like he just gets things. He's like, yo, this guy's a bitch, and then he just makes money. That's like, what it seems like.
And the special is probably just blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like such benefit from it. And not to say poor Will Smith, but like,
I don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad either. Don't get me wrong. But like, that's it, bro. Like, dunzo. It's hard to say, but...
You say that, but Will Smith is also in so many things.
Oh, I know. Like, don't get me wrong. I know.
Yeah,
but like
it's not...
But like, you know what I mean? No one looks at him the same. Now you used to be Will Smith, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I Am Legend, so many other films. Yeah. Like, that's what you stood for. Like, the role you played in that Serena and the Williams, King Henry, or whatever the hell it's called. No, it's not called King Henry. It's definitely not called
I remember, what movie was it with the superhero movie? Fuck, what was the movie called?
Oh. Are you talking about the one with he's the Williams sisters' father? That's the one he won Best Oscar for.
No, hang on.
Buddy, my references are off the fucking chain right
what?
now.
This guy going off about. Whenever this loads, you know, he plays a superhero, but he's not a superhero. He's a lazy like drunk.
Yeah.
He has superpowers, and then he like grabs a lamp and he like
yeah. What is it called?
And
what's it called?
Hancock.
In
2008,
that
was a solid film.
God, Hancock.
It only got a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, though, by the way.
Oh my god. Okay, now that we're talking about this, we've talked about this before.
Okay.
I can't remember. Okay. Either the ratings on Plex are wrong.
Okay.
But the Rotten Tomatoes is the tomato meter is absolutely redonkulous in terms of ratings it gives.
Yeah,
it's redonkulous. It's all subjective. It's so subjective that
the most subjective.
It's like, how can you even rate something? It's so subjective.
Well, I mean, it's people, right? Like, it's people like they're just so wild with it, and then they don't get
shit gets like a 99,
Yeah.
and it's like, how the fuck does it get 99? But this other movie gets a 72.
Yeah,
it's like, what's going on, bro?
It's because people are like uninfluenced when they're doing it because it's close, right? It's close to whatever they just watched it and they're like, I'm like, oh, this movie fucking sucked, and like even though it was actually a decent movie,
I don't know if they're all critics,
and
or
so
whatever.
no, it's you do it.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you. You're Rotten Tomato.
I just comment. I'm a Rotten Tomato. Oh, don't you call me an old tomato?
No, like isn't it people? Like they fucking just submit
a
review.
I don't think it's critics. I think it's people.
I'm pretty sure
it's a bunch
people,
of a combination of things. But yeah, I was getting cheese. I was like, I was seeing these ratings. I was like, how is this even possible? One thing I want to talk about, going back to Will Smith. When I was gonna say this before, so Chris Rock capitalizes on just him getting destroyed on stage, right, and making jokes, get people to watch the special. Obviously, he doesn't do stand up, but like films, like Emancipation is one that came out of his. How do you justify tell people to go watch? Obviously, if he's the lead actor, he's the face of the film. He's like everything revolving around the film. So as a studio, right? How do you sign? How do you like have him as the leading role and expect the film to do well? You can't.
I mean, like
to say he's doing other stuff is like fucked.
I think like if it were me, right? I know I'm not about cancel culture in the slightest. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. To be honest.
But if I'm the head of a studio and he's my lead actor and I'm making a movie,
I'll find somebody else.
Fucking seal later.
I'm finding somebody else.
Just for the sake of a pure business decision.
Yeah.
Of this guy's now unmarketable because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, I'm finding somebody else.
Simple as that.
As terrible as it is, I'm finding someone else.
It is like
unless I shot the whole movie already, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. Like if I shot half the movie already, it's like okay, oh fuck, we can't do anything about it. We gotta finish this movie.
I'll kill him off mid script. I don't give a shit. I'll find someone else.
Holy shit.
Okay, see you later.
That's ballsy. I like that. That's crazy.
I'll hit him with. I'll make someone slap him to death.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the trailer. Somebody just
that should blow up.
Yeah. See.